Sounds go off when I enter the building.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Al Farouk Amino is up there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Levine at the 2-guard. And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Now here's Wall. Aminu missing his last shot. Wall against Stevenson. 6 to shoot. And here's Dudley for 3. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete. But his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Aminu. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his length and timing to alter shots. And he moves his feet well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline player.
Now here's Lillard. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Rejected by Wall. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Pass to Wall. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Off and in from the low block. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine kicks to Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got his first basket.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
There's a screen by Gortat. Robinson left side. To the left side wing. It's Wall with the drive. And that one hits back iron. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lillard, the pass to Levine. Lillard, a screen on Beal. Off the pick. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Levine. And the pass to Aminu. Wall with the steal. He kicks it to Beal. Back to Wall. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, That's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Lillard. Clock at 4. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And the Wizards with possession. Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. There's the feed to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Plumlee with the screen. Stevenson drives in. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Here's Levine following the basket by John Wall. Levine passes to Aminu. Takes a shot at the elbow.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Ball against Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Stevenson. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Plumlee with the screen. Aminu with it. Robinson on him. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup, and all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Washington making some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Thomas Robinson. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Sessions. There's the dish to Beal. Out to the wing. Porter outside. Washington gets it back.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porter against Kaman. Pass to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Sessions kicks to Gooden. He dishes it to Beal. feeds to DerJan. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Now Udrih. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And McGee kicks to Kaman. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And stolen by Kaman. And Udrih kicks to Kaman. Tries from 10. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And Chris Kaman, guys, signing with the Blazers last season, he's had big contracts before, but told his agent, hey, let's focus on getting a winning situation.
And Portland has possession after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And Udrih kicks to Hunter. The jump hook. And he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Sessions dishes to Gooden. And that one's good by Gortat. And the Wizards lead by 1.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Udrih. Almost, but it rolls out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Sessions with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's Beal with the 3. Offensive rebound. And Gortat with the stuff.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. For the Wizards, Wayne Dedmon comes in for Gortat. And it's Anderson in for Beal. And Portland with a change here, too. Quincy Acy's checked in for Chris Kaman. Now here's Sessions. He feeds it to Porter. Passes it to Anderson. Fires from deep. That's good. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Acy to end the run. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Sessions. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gooden. Acy with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And here's Sessions. Kicks to Gooden. And that's good for 2. Gooden's got his first points of the night.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here's Hunter. Got it off in time, but it's... And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards ending the first quarter on a 12-3 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yes, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards leading by 5. On the floor for Portland. Damian Lillard out there with Levine. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Villar in at the 5 spot. Now here's Porter. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the basket good. Dedmon's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Levine kicks to Lillard. Soft touch off the glass.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
That is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They get it back. Here's Levine. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Levine's got 6 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lillard outside. Here's Villar. Good in defending. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Villar. And the layup is good.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Now here's Sessions. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Porter, no luck.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Stevenson passes to Aminu. There's Levine. It's deflected. Sessions against Lillard. Sessions dishes to Porter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Otto Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And how about the fact several of his cousins also won state championships, although Otto is the only one in the family to reach the NBA.
You know, getting back to Otto Porter's basketball family, it really prepped him to compete. Your family is the first place you learn to navigate and win battles in competition. And that goes for sports and life.
Washington leading now by 4. Dishes to Sessions. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And talking about Porter, he certainly has worked hard to improve upon his weaknesses. That's a trait that's often instilled in a man at a young age. And he's not an explosive athlete, but his motor and want to compensate for that. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Anderson outside. The pass to Gooden. It's stolen by Aminu. Levine kicks to Aminu. The feed now to Levine. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Dedmon. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Sessions against Lillard. And Sessions kicks to Porter. Here's the screen. The tray. No good. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City. The dish to Levine. Back to Stevenson. Over in the corner, Lillard. Wide open. The shot is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. There's Porter with the three. Aminu grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Levine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Sessions passes to Gooden. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. Porter with the steal. Now, here's Sessions. Porter dishes to Dedmon. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Portland moving the ball around. Stevenson drives in. Feeds to Levine. Stevenson outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Sessions looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks to Porter. Unloads. But they'll get another chance. He dishes it to Sessions. And it's Anderson atop the key. And again, Washington, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Henderson, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Porter against Henderson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Robinson comes in for Drew Gooden. Bradley Beal's checked in for Anderson. And John Wall sub in for Sessions. Clock is at 3. And McGee kicks to Anderson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Washington making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Wall attacking. Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now, here's Wall. He's got 6.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Stauskas, the pass to Ace. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And Beal kicks the Wall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be an Udrih.
And for the last 3 seasons, what a talented young backcourt John Wall and Bradley Beal have become. Wall drafted 1st overall, Beal 3rd in different drafts. A little lottery luck, if you will, and great scouting of these two.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Clark getting back to Wall and Beal. They really complemented each other perfectly over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, you look at some of the great backcourts of any age over that time, and Wall and Beal right there with them. And it's good to be so young and talented, that's for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. You're talking about Wall's burst. He can go end to end in seconds. Clark, you're amazed. You said he's a blur.
Yeah, rack to rack in a nanosecond is what Wall can do. I mean, his speed is something special.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Depth weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Henderson, no good.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Passes it to Beal. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beal's got 6 points.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And just as J.J. Hickson seemed to be finding some rhythm in his career, Clark, last season happened. His production dropped like a rock.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, after 2 straight years where he was starting, last season he was asked to come off the bench. And for J.J. Hickson, that just did not seem to be a good fit.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And getting back to J.J. Hickson, he's forever had the size and strength to get it done. His problems have always been that lack of discipline and an unrefined set of tools. I mean, unfortunately, last season highlighted those flaws.
Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Tries again. Robinson misses. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Lillard with it. Now Beal defending. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Talking about Hickson, every time you count him out, he surprises you with a streak of inspired play. Then every time you count him back in, he puts up a dud. Hard guy to figure out right now.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Beal kicks the Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left here in the second. Levine kicks to Henderson. Here's Aminu. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Jared Dudley out there with Thomas Robinson. And it's Gortat in at the 5. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. The shot's good from Plumlee. The Wizards with the lead. It's Wall with the drive. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Henderson against Beal. The shot by Lillard wide open. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's Wall with the drive.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Kicks it to Henderson. To tie. Rebounded by Dudley.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Wall. Here we go. That's tipped. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Gortat with the steal. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Wall missing again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Aminu kicks to Henderson. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
The 3 from Dudley. That's good. Dudley's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Levine dishes to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Dudley. Here's Wall. Tipped away.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
In the corner, Henderson with it. He feeds it to Aminu. Pass to Levine. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And he gets the bucket. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter. Wizards leading by 4. There's a screen by Gortat. Dishes it to Beal. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. Uncovered. Dudley, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 4. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things: rebounding, defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Washington making some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Robinson. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Portland also making some changes. Quincy Acies checked in for Aminu. Lance Stevenson comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Stauskas subbed in for Damian Lillard. Stevenson drives in all alone. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Stauskas.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Marcin Gortat. Porter against Stevenson. Down low. There's Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 16 points.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that...
Yeah.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Stevenson passes to Ace. Stevenson drives in. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
There's the pass to Stauskas. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Portland trailing here. Here's Levine. 16 points for him. The feed to Stauskas. And he gets it to go from the corner. Washington shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Beal on the double team. So it's Washington now. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Stevenson again, Sessions. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's the dish to Gooden. At the elbow, Gortat. Plumlee with some nice D.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. JaVale McGee's checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Lance Stevenson. Hunter's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Udrich in for Levine. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Stauskas is checked in. And Robinson comes to help. Here's AC. Rebound, Washington.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Udrich. Here's Ballard, guarded by Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Henderson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Udrich has got 6 points.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on, and he can be a hard player to handle at times.
And AC kicks to Stauskas. Trailblazers moving the ball around. To the inside. It's stolen by Wall. Gets up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Clark, third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Stauskas kicks to Ace. Here's Udrich. It's Henderson on the wing. Misses the 3.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category. And I think, to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent. And I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Wall attempted. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Washington calls timeout. Washington making some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Robinson, and Porter subbed in for Jared Dudley. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. And Stevenson comes in for Gerald Henderson. Zach LaVine's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Udrich. Here's Lillard, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
Sessions checked in for John Wall. It's Anderson with the drive, and he gets it to go. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Lillard again, Sessions. Lillard, the pass to Ballard. Here's Aminu. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. He keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll, understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful.
Porter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He throw good. Porter.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland.
Oh, wow. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
In the corner at Sessions. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard dishes to Aminu. Back to Lillard. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds to Plumlee for the lead. Here's Aminu. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aminu's got 6 points. But this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. He's only got half of the equation right, Kevin. He's getting to the free throw line often, but he's not making enough of them.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed.
Tie game in Washington. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Plumlee out there with Aminu. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Levine at the 2.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard that this guy plays wise beyond his years.
It's Anderson with the drive. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Lillard with it. He's against Gooden. Here's Levine. They get the rebound. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Now Sessions. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots from the corner. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Lillard attacking. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Hickson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ball's knocked loose.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Gortat's checked in for Washington. Thomas Robinson comes in for Drew Gooden. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Wizards making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. Plumlee with the screen. Stevenson drives in. 5 to shoot. Levine can't hit. Wizards have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Robinson sets a screen for Sessions. To the paint. Here's the teardrop. Robinson misses. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Plumlee with the screen. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Wizards with the lead. Sessions with it. There's a screen by Gortat. And Sessions kicks to Gortat. That's good. And the Wizards lead by 4. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Here's the screen. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. Beal with the steal. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
John Wall's checked in for Sessions. And Wall kicks to Dudley. At the elbow, it's Robinson. No luck. And it's Portland the other way.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Stevenson
outside. Lillard against Wall. Wall with the steal. The finish. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
6 to shoot. It's Wall with the drive.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Lillard against Wall. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Rebounded by Dudley.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lillard dishes to Levine. Back to Lillard.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Beal, the pass to Gortat. Leans inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Passes it to Ballard. Stevenson drives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Off the inbound. Lillard misses.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Gortat wide open. He fires. Another one falls for Washington. Portland with the ball. 9-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Minu, the pass to Ballard. Stevenson with a clean look. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
It's Wall with the drive. And it's Beal in the corner. Bean with the rebound.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's the screen. He kicks it to Aminu. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Levine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Kicks it out to Lillard. Aminu, the pass to Ballard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Washington calls timeout.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gortat. Hickson comes in for Thomas Robinson. And Porter subbed in for Jared Dudley. That free throw good from Hickson. And Hickson drops them both. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Udrich dishes to Levine. Kicks it to Udrich. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Levine. From 13. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards leading by 4. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Here's Wall. And again, Washington no good. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. For 3, Udrich. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Wall kicks to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Udrich, the pass to us. Wide open. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Levine. Outside, Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 20.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Udrich dishes to Plumlee. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down. Hickson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Wall. There's the screen. There's Beal with the 3. The shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Asic kicks to Udrich. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington leading now by 6. There's Beal with the 3. That doesn't go either for Beal. Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. It's deflected. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
So for the Wizards, Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Hickson. Dudley comes in for Porter. And it's Anderson in for Bradley Beal. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Wall kicks to Anderson. Back to Wall. Robinson is screen on Lillard. Wall passes to Dudley. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Inside, Lillard. Rebounded by the Wizards. Robinson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Wall. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Levine. Portland again missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Lillard dishes to Levine. Back to Lillard. Yes!
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Back to Lillard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Beal with the steal. And oh, here we go. Wall. No, but
and with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Wizards.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Portland with the ball.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And so Washington takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.